Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In Maru Maths today we are going to learn the integration technique called integration by substitution. That's a very important technique. So let's jump right in. Here's our first question. The question is integral 2x minus 1 times x square minus x whole square. So the first thing that we have to understand is what is it that we want to pick for our substitution. And the key there is if we differentiate one term, we should get the other term. So as we can see, it's a product of two functions. Derivative of 2x minus 1 would be 2, which isn't x square minus x. However, if we differentiate x square minus x, we're getting 2x minus 1, which is something that we are multiplying over here. So in this case, we would be using the substitution as u is equal to x square minus x. Then du by dx would be 2x minus 1, or we can write du is equal to 2x minus 1 times dx. Now, when we plug back in the values, this would be du, and then x square minus x would just be u square, or you could write this as u square times du integral. Now, basic integration of this would just be u cube by 3 plus c. Remember now, whatever you've substituted to solve the problem, you have to resubstitute it. So in this case, we can just substitute x square minus x whole cube over 3 plus c, and this would be your answer. So the key with substitution technique is identifying what we want to substitute and making sure that we substitute that value, differentiate the value, and then get the answer. All right, let's try another question now. Let's take an example of this. So suppose if we have a question like this, where we have the derivative is multiplied with the numerator. Both the functions derivative is the multiple of the other. So 2 plus x to the power 4 whole cube times 4x cube. If we're trying to integrate this, then derivative of this is this function. Therefore, the value that you would substitute would be x to the power 4 plus 2 over here. And du by dx would just be 4x cube. Du would be 4x cube dx. Therefore, the integral over here would be u cube du, which is just going to be u to the power 4 by 4 plus c. And therefore, let's substitute the value over here now. 2x to the power 4 whole to the power 4 by 4 plus c is the integral of this. Let's try another question with trigonometric functions for a similar model. If we have a question like integrate sine x to the power 7 times cos x, then in this case, if you notice, the trigonometric function with the greater power is typically the value that you want to substitute. So in this case, I'm just going to substitute u as sine x. Then du by dx would just be cos x. So du is equal to cos x dx. And we can rewrite this as u to the power 7 du is integral, which is u to the power 8 by 8 plus c. And since u is sine x, we can just write it as sine x to the power 8 divided by 8 plus c. Okay, here's my next question now. Integral x cos x squared. So if you notice, x is over here and the second function is cos x squared. But we don't have any derivative of cos, which is sine over here. So clearly, the function that needs to be substituted would be the x square value. So u would be x square and du by dx would be 2x. So du by 2 would be x dx. So what we need to do now is we substitute x square as u. So this would be cos u. And x dx is nothing but du by 2. So this would be cos u du by 2. Integral of cos u is nothing but sine u. And then by 2 plus c. And remember to plug back in the value of u. So this would be sine x square by 2 plus c. So this is one of the basic models of substitution where we are just finding the values of that need to be substituted. Now let's do a different model of questions. In this model, we will get the format as integral of f dash of x divided by f of x dx. So let's see how this model works. Now, if you have a question like 4x minus 6 divided by 5 minus 3x plus x squared, right? In this situation, what we should always check is if the derivative of the denominator is the numerator. So, what would the derivative of the denominator be? 2x minus 3. And if we see 4x minus 6 is just a multiple of 2x minus 3. So, I'm going to take the numerator, the denominator as my u, which is x square minus 3x plus 5. Then du by dx would just be 2x minus 3. So du would be just 2x minus 3 dx. And in this case, we can rewrite this as 2 into 2x minus 3 dx divided by 5 minus 3x plus x square. Now, all we need to do is plug the values of u and du in. So we would get integral of 2 du divided by u. And what is integral of 1 by u? It is nothing but ln u divided by 2 plus c. And over here, u is nothing but x square minus 3x plus 5. So your final answer is going to be ln x square minus 3x plus 5 divided by 2 plus c. And a quick way to check your integration is just differentiate this and see if you're getting the question that we started out with. Let's just do that. Derivative of ln would just be 1 by x square minus 3x plus 5 times 2 into derivative of this would just be 2x minus 3. And if we notice, this is adding up to what we have over here, which is, oh, sorry, my mistake over here. It should be 2 ln instead of ln by 2. So over here we would have had 2 times 2x minus 3 plus c. Uh, and this is how we can identify mistakes as well. So you're getting the original question by just differentiating the integrated value, and that is showing you that the integration is correct or not. So we look over here, we just identified our mistake as well. So this is a short way of figuring out how to do this. Now let's try another question of the same model. How about this question right here? In this question, we have integral of x plus 2 divided by x square plus 4x minus 3. So over here, again, same thing. Derivative of denominator is 2x plus 4. Numerator is a multiple of that. So your u would be x square plus 4x minus 3. And du by dx would then be 2x plus 4. So du would be 2 times of x plus 2 into dx, or du by 2 is equal to x plus 2 dx. And then we can just go ahead and substitute these values. So this would be 1 by u square du by 2. So integral of 1 by u square is just minus 1 by u. So this would be minus 1 by 2u plus c, which is just minus 1 by 2 into x square plus 4x minus 3 plus c. That would be your final answer. You can differentiate this to check if your answer is right or not. I hope that you found this video useful. If you want to get into basics of integration, check out the video in the description. And if you like this video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe, and don't forget to comment if you need more help with these questions. Thank you.